Hello and welcome to A Cat in the Garden. Today we have some plant mail and Nutmeg is clearly very excited about that. I actually just woke him up from his nap, so he's very groggy, but I think it's really cute. Oh, buddy. But we have some plant mail. I was not expecting to order any more plant mail for the rest of the year, but the weather has been really nice here lately, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I don't know why I keep doing it because I have so many plants that are struggling right now, but it's retail therapy. That's just what it is. It feels good. It feels good to order new plants, especially when they come from a great seller. So this is going to be my last plant mail of the year. I am putting a cap on myself. No more. Please hold me to that, guys. No more plant mail. I need to chill a little bit, just a little bit. But I'm very excited about this package. I am so excited about it because I have multiple Hoyas in here from SamsHoyas. You would have seen me unbox Hoyas from him before. He has amazing plants. And every single plant I've ordered from him has come in super healthy. Almost all of them have grown right away and they just look amazing. Like, I don't know how he does it. I really want to know his secrets because his plants are incredible. I've actually refrained from repotting just about all the plants I've gotten from him just because they're doing so well. So I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with it because they all look great. But I think I got 3 Hoyas today. We're gonna go ahead and check. The box that I got is pretty big. I'm gonna put Nutmeg down for this, so we'll see him a little bit later, but he is taking up some valuable space here. This is the box, decent size. Passes the shake test, so you can't complain about that one. And we're just gonna go ahead and open this thing right up. I honestly don't even really remember what I ordered also, but I can always go back and look if I need to label something. I've been a lot better about labeling all my Hoyas lately. I'm pretty good at keeping track of like what they are, but just in case, you know, when people visit or people ask me about a certain plant, then I can just be like, this is what it is. So yeah, I was right, there were 3 plants. This is what the inside of the box looks like, and it's super cool. I'm very excited about this. Packaging is always top tier from Sam. I cannot stress enough how much packaging can make a difference. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the table next to me, and we'll open the first one. Nutmeg is already playing with the wrapping paper on the floor, so that's just gonna be a thing. That happens, but it's okay. He's having a good time, you know? He's participating, he's involving himself. I know. Oh, he's looking at the box on the floor. I really need to get something for him so that he can feel more included. He really does like to hang out with me while I'm doing all the planty stuff, so I feel bad that I can't always, with this setup, include him, but we're working on it. We're working on a situation. Just gotta save up a little money to get him like a scratching post or something that I can move here, but it's in the works, I promise. Okay, so this is the first plant and the leaves are backwards here, so I'm gonna get it out and show you, but just in case you haven't seen the packaging before, because it's been a while since I did an unboxing from him, and there's a lot of you that are new here, which thank you so much for being here. Just wanna highlight sort of the interior packaging. It takes a while to get these completely unboxed, but I can see if I can get most of this pretty quickly. Luckily, Sam uses painter's tape, so it doesn't stick as much as like packaging tape. I always recommend something like painter's tape or just a tape that isn't as firm as like duct tape or packaging tape when you're doing the plants on the inside of the box. Obviously you want packaging tape for the outside. So go ahead and get that all set up. And this has 2 new growth points, which is actually kind of insane. This is the sangi Variegated. So this was a little add-on I did at the end. This is actually the last plant that I ordered, and you can't really see because I think he sun stressed these really well. But on this leaf here, there is a little bit of variegation. Yeah, that's just not showing at all. Trust me on this one, guys. This is variegated. But that's the first one. We're gonna go ahead and open the next. It looks like one of these packages is bigger than the other. Okay, this is the bottom. he lets it so you can kind of see the bottom there. So we will go ahead, get the tape off, and then open this bad boy up. I remember that first one now, the sangi variegated. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that is. But I truly do not remember what else I ordered. I'm sure it'll come to me as we open each one, you know. Okay, this one has a new leaf growing, which is cool, and a new vine. Get it out of here. Oh, I remember this one now. Okay, this is the Snowy Silver. This one used to be like very expensive and almost unattainable back in the day. And I saw he was offering it for like a relatively cheap price. I want to say $30 or $35. And I just was like, okay, we'll see if I like it, you know? I'd never seen one in person before, but I had seen it quite a bit on the internet. So I think it also got renamed to XQ. Don't really know why. Hoyas do seem to get renamed a lot, and I just don't always understand it, but it's fine. Okay, that came off really easily. So this one's also in tree fern. That is the Snowy / XQ, and it's got that cute little new leaf and a vine growing right there. So that's very exciting. I personally don't ship plants that have a leaf that's growing that hasn't hardened off yet, unless it's like pretty much mature and is hardening off, then I'll kind of have some leeway. But whenever I get them from Sam, it doesn't even seem to matter. Like the plant goes through no shock. I don't know how he does it. Maybe because it's priority mail only and it is coming from California, which isn't quite as far for me living in the middle of the country. So could be a variety of factors, but I always have the utmost confidence when ordering from him, so not even worried. This is the last one here. Oh, I remember this one now. I have held out so long on this plant, and I wanted one originally, like before the silver splashy version came out of this plant, and I never got it because like an unrooted single leaf was like $50, $60, and I was like, I'm not paying that for a single leaf that could just die. Learned my lesson on that. I don't really buy Hoyas that don't have any roots anymore, and I don't usually buy single leaf Hoyas, so I've made an exception for Sam because there's just never an issue with him. But this one, I was just like, I never really pulled the trigger, and then the splashy and silver version came out, and I was like, well, that's even cooler because I love splash, I love silver, and I still waited a long time, and I don't really know why, but it was all worth it because I think I finally got the right one. So this is the Icensis 023. I think it's also been renamed to Patcherwallii. And this does have a new vine growing with some new leaves. I have a feeling one of the new leaves is gonna fall out in the center here because it's just pushing up right against this leaf. So I'm not gonna count on that one making it, but it's got active growth on the vine, and this is so cute. I think this is my favorite one. We saved the best for last here. These leaves are so thick and they are absolutely gorgeous. I love a thick leaf Hoya. It's got subtle veining here, but nothing crazy, just like the slightest hint. And then these black margins on the outsides. Everything I could ask for in a Hoya pretty much is this plant. So it looks pretty well rooted in the tree fern. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys. That is some roots right there. That is very nice to see. I'm honestly, just from getting all of these Hoyas from Sam, it really makes me want to try out tree fern. I know you can get it at a lot of animal supply stores. I order all of my pet food from Chewy. I've seen it there. So maybe one of these days when I get a Chewy promotional gift card, I'll just use it on some tree fern instead of pet food. I will still buy the pet food, but it would be nice to try because the Hoyas seem really happy in it, and it doesn't seem to dry out quite as fast as the moss actually with my plants. and it doesn't really have the risk that you have with fluval. Fluval breaks down over time, so it's not a permanent medium for your plant. And also, if it dries out too much, it will start sucking water out of your plant. So you have to be a little bit more on top of it than I usually am. Though I have been a bit more hyper aware of my Hoyas and fluval, and I have been watering them more and ignoring some of the other ones in the cabinet, just because I know that they can take a little bit more of the neglect than the ones in fluval can. But the tree fern has been really nice. I've been really liking it just in the half a dozen Hoyas now that I have in tree fern. All 3 of these today came in tree fern. I'll just go ahead and show them to you again. So this is the sangi in our variegated. I think it's Oria, but I don't really know. I honestly got it because it was an add-on and was super cute. And then this is the Snow Queen Silver, also known as XQ, and it's got a cute little leaf growing on there. And then the Icensis 023, also known as Patchawalii, I believe that's how you pronounce it. This is the Splash, and obviously this is just gorgeous. All right, so that is going to be it for our unboxing today. I think this one is Nutmeg's favorite as well. He was sniffing it a little bit, and I just want to thank Sam again for some awesome plants. He never misses, really never. They're always great quality, always really happy plants, always growing, no pests or anything like that. So I'm very happy with this being my final plant mail of the year. I feel like I'm going out with a bang a little bit here with some really nice Hoyas that I'm hoping will continue to grow in my collection over the winter and be nice, big, beautiful plants by spring. But if you like this video, make sure to give Nutmeg and I a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you don't miss anything from us here on the channel. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.